Just conflicting things happening in here. Go, buddy. Go, buddy. Oh, he dancing. He got his sneakers on. Oh my gosh, cute.
With this candle, I will light your way in darkness.
If I touch a burning candle, I can feel no pain. I feel, try to tell me it's not.
Okay, buddy. He's just like, er.
I was working in the lab
Oh.
late one night.
Okay.
My eyes beheld an eerie sight.
We only have Christmas lights and not Halloween lights, and we came here specifically for Halloween lights. So I think Lowe's is a bust. This man's going off. Oh, look at him.
The winds of fate whisper my name and empower me with the forces of darkness. Step lightly.
There's so many of these guys, I'm simply not going to hit all the buttons on them, or we'll probably get kicked out. There's so many of them. Riku be like, got all these creepy ladies. How you doing? Who's this little scrimblow guy? He's kind of cute. I feel like their selection of regular lights is also just really small. Like none of these are just bush lights. We just want like the net style. Why is that hard to find this year? I think we're settling on just a big wheel of orange lights. We need these guys. We've had some ghosty ones in the past, but they broke last year. A lot of our stuff broke last year. They just reached the end of their life, so time for new ones. Just for funsies, popping in the Halloween mega store. Let's look at some unhinged costumes. We're off to a good start. Hello? Do you want to be animated beast or hyper-realistic beast? All right. This is an old closed down Joanne Fabrics, and this is just such a creepy liminal space back here now. Hello. Whoa, I'm spinning. Take two. Hello. Welcome to another day of vlog-o-ween. I want to say this is day 5 of vlog-o-ween. Day 6, perhaps? Unsure. We will find out as we get closer. I don't know exactly when I'm posting some of these pre-filmed vlogs. I think I mentioned in one of the vlogs previous to this that we'd be going out of town for a little bit, so some of these vlogs at the beginning of 13 days of vlog-o-ween would be pre-filmed, just random, some mundane, some exciting activities that we get up to before we go on our trip. And of course, vlogging the trip as we speak. I am on the trip as we speak. We're enjoying Colorado and soaking up all the autumnal air. I hope. I can't wait to escape Florida for a little bit and just get some nice crispy vibes, go to like a pumpkin patch, do some hiking. I'm so ready for it. I'm so excited. We are in really the last few days before we go on our trip. It's Monday, we fly out Saturday. Yes, Saturday morning. And that seems like we still have a week to go, but it's getting so close. I have some really busy salon days this week, just trying to finish up the last of my YouTube work. I have been sitting in this chair for a very long time editing. I still have some more to go, but I'm exporting a video currently, so I figured I would check in with you on the vlog because I haven't really talked in this one yet. I took you guys along yesterday. Zane and I were on a quest to find new outdoorsy things for our Halloween decor. I didn't want to get a ton of stuff, and I really didn't want to spend a ton of money on like fancy schmancy animatronics or anything, but I wanted maybe some new cool lights because our other ones died. We had them for many years. They died. They do not last forever. And we needed new like little stake lights because usually in years past we do little ghosties, but they reached the end of their time last year. for sure. So we got those, and that was pretty much it. I was hoping to maybe find some more smaller things that we'd like, but nothing really stood out. So I was like, you know what, we'll just stick with what we have. Just add these new additions of these lights and the little pumpkin stakes, which I am excited about. I'm excited about those, but it was fun just like walking around the stores yesterday and looking at all the animatronics and just the fun Halloween things that have popped up, because I actually haven't been out Halloween decor hunting in weeks. I've been so busy with work and prepping for the collab and honestly pre-filming to leave, because it doesn't seem like it would be that much work, but like when you also have a regular job, pre-filming content from when you're gonna be out of town, it's a lot. And my job is a hairstylist, for those of you who don't know, so I'm trying to like get in as many clients as I can before I leave so that they don't have to wait for me to get back. It's a whole ordeal. You don't care about my work ventures. That's not why we're here. We're here because I think I titled this video Pumpkin Muffins and Decorating Outside for Halloween. And that's exactly what's gonna happen. Even though today has been quite a busy YouTube work day, I did take some time this morning to bake those little gluten-free Trader Joe's pumpkin muffins. I think you could do bread or muffins just depending on how you prepared it and which pan you put it in, but I saw them at Trader Joe's recently and I was like, let me snag this. I'm always down for a gluten-free goodie. It is my first autumn since finding out about my wheat allergy at the end of last year, so I'm trying to find ways to enjoy all the yummy classic fall foods, but my version. I definitely need to get into more like baking things from scratch. I just have had no time to do that lately. Hopefully in October I'll get to do that at least a couple times and try some things out, but the muffins were pretty good. I just followed the instructions exactly how they said. The only swap I did was I did a mashed banana instead of oil, just because I typically like to do that in my baking. I feel like it keeps everything really just moist and yummy and good, so that's what I did. And they were pretty good. I can't say they were my favorite muffins I've ever had. I actually meant to add chocolate chips into them, but I forgot until after I'd already like went to put them in the oven. So I feel like maybe that would have helped, because they're definitely on the spicier side of like the pumpkin spice. Like, you know how there's like sweet pumpkin and then there's like spicy pumpkin? These were a little bit more on the spicy end, which I don't mind, but I almost feel like with a muffin, I prefer a little bit of a sweeter vibe, you know? So I feel like maybe adding chocolate chips into them would have like created a really good balance. You'd get that spicy pumpkin with some like sweet in there. So that would have been a cool combo, but alas, I didn't do that. But they were good. I feel like they were good enough for just like quick, easy, minimal ingredient addition box muffin mix. So if you see it at your local Trader Joe's and you are also gluten-free, they're not bad. They weren't amazing, but they're not bad. There's probably honestly better gluten-free pumpkin muffin recipes out there. But this evening, after I finish some YouTube work, I want to work for about another half hour, so just do some more editing and uploading and stuff like that to prep. We're gonna eat dinner and then decorate outside for Halloween, and I'm very excited. If you've seen years past, because I used to upload all my vlogs on my main channel, I usually show you the decorating outside for Halloween process, and it's pretty much the same thing every year. We just kind of rearrange things a little bit. We don't have a giant display, no 12-foot skeletons or anything like that. We just have like a couple cutie little light up things. Hopefully everything has still survived since being in the garage for the last year, but put up some lights, all that fun stuff. Our neighborhood's not very expansive. Our neighborhood's still in the process of being built, actually. It's a new construction home. I mean, we moved in years ago, but with the pandemic and the state of the economy, I think our neighborhood's just kind of slowed down on the building. So it's not a very complete neighborhood, but I still like to participate in the decorating. I feel like it's just like a little serotonin boost. I know for me, if I'm like driving around or on a walk or a run or something and I'm like going through a neighborhood, I love seeing houses that are decorated. Even if you just have like one singular pumpkin out, it just like sparks a little bit of joy. So I feel like I want to provide that as well. I like to see it. I like to bestow it upon the neighborhood. And also, because our neighborhood isn't super like vast yet, it's not a go-to trick-or-treating spot. We don't get a ton of kids. I wish we did. I wish I was in a neighborhood where I could just guarantee sit on the patio for a couple hours dressed in a costume with an obscene amount of candy. That's unfortunately just not our neighborhood. We usually get anywhere between like 2 to 20 kids. It's been a hit or miss the last few years, so it's not enough that I feel like I can guarantee like sitting out there with a giant bowl of candy. That's just probably not gonna work. But having all the decorations out definitely signifies for people to knock on our door. And it's just the best feeling ever. I love hearing that knock on the door on Halloween evening. It's just the cutest thing ever. I love seeing the kids' costumes. I give so much candy because we always buy more than enough candy just to be safe, because maybe one year we'll get a lot of kids. So I usually just give like big handfuls to kids. It's so fun. So all that to say is that's another reason I like to decorate. I want to be a beacon for trick-or-treaters. I want to provide serotonin to the neighborhood. And I also just love doing it. And honestly, I feel like it's a little later than we typically do. I want to say we do it closer to mid-September, and we are closing out October as I speak. So we definitely need to get on it. I definitely wanted the decorations out before we go out of town, and there really isn't any other time for us to do it this week. I feel like our evenings are just too busy. Today's the best day, so today's the day we're gonna do it. Do you decorate outside for Halloween? And if so, what do you do? Tell me your things. If you feel like it, you can take a picture and DM me on Instagram. I'd love to see your Halloween decorations, indoor or outdoor, honestly. I love Halloween decorations. I love seeing how people decorate. We've been decorated inside our house since like the first weekend of August, because I always start decorating for Halloween in August. My house is spooky year round, but I go like into the Halloween mode in August, because I want 3 full months of Halloween, because I also am the person that switches right to Christmas once November hits. But I just love the Halloween spirit. I love seeing the decorations, and I'm very curious how you decorate. Please tell me down below. Let's talk about ideas and things. I'm really hoping tonight I won't be too exhausted after just working all day and decorating, that I can just lay in bed and read. I would love to finish my book. I've been doing my reread of the month, because I reread 1 book a month this year. That's been my goal, and I'm probably going to carry that into next year. So I've been doing my reread, and we are closing the end of the month very soon. Tomorrow's the last day, and I have not finished it yet. How many pages do I have left, actually? I feel like it could be possible to finish tonight. I've been reading it on my Kindle, actually, because I haven't felt like holding this big book, so I have to find my place. Okay, I'm on page 379 out of page 575. So I have like 200 pages left. I feel like in a perfect world that could be doable. I feel like I could maybe finish this book in about 2 hours. It's more of a matter of, can I stay awake for 2 hours? Because like sometimes I get so ready to lay in bed, cozy up with a book. I read 2 chapters and I am so tired. I can barely keep my eyes open. So my hope is that I can actually finish my book tonight. I have had very limited amount of time to read lately. I try to read at least a couple chapters a day. And that's pretty much all I've been able to manage. I have not really been able to just sit and binge a book in like a week, or maybe more. I've been reading very sporadically. So hopefully I can get some good reading done after the decorating. That's the hope, that's the plan. But I'm gonna zero in on some more work. My video is still exporting. I'm exporting a very long video right now. It's probably already on my main channel by the time this video goes up, but I'm working on a 5 looks with 5 palettes, and it's very lengthy. So my laptop is giving it its all, trying to export all this footage and give me my video so I can schedule it. Some videos, it takes 2 seconds. Some it takes forever. Pumpkin!
She said,
Do you like our Halloween decorations? Pumpkin! Come say hello! Oh, she does like it. She loves Halloween. You're so cutie sweet. Hey, sweet girl. This wheel had so many legs that I get to stretch this even closer together. It's so cold. It's gonna be so good.
These seem like they're on pretty good. I
good.
glued them and I put a screw through the wood, which obviously doesn't work great, you know, on styrofoam.
We got these styrofoam tombstones a million years ago, and they're very wobbly and precarious, but I think Zane's nailed it, pun intended.
I mean, they're just like styrofoam, and the little stakes they had, you know, a little wind would blow them over, so you can't expect it to survive Florida weather.
Last year we had to take our decorations down twice because of hurricanes. It's so cute. How does it look from the front? It's so cutie. These lights are so cute. I love it. Cute. There we go. You want to know a story about our little Grim Reaper? His head stomped in because at our old apartment, somebody literally stomped on him. But that's okay. He's okay.
Yeah, they knocked him over and stepped.
It's all so cutie. I love seeing all the lights and the orange. Spooky little pumpkin patch. I think it's so precious. I'll come back out when it's like actually dark and give you another overview, but I think this looks so fun. I love those orange lights in the bush so much, and I love these little pumpkins. These were such a good find yesterday at Home Depot.